as a student, my weekends are usually pretty busy. We're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Primer Grip Gel. This is my favorite primer. What are your favorite classes and least favorite classes so far? So how do you stay motivated and focused in college? I honestly can't, I procrastinate like crazy. Advice for incoming freshmen. I didn't do any of that, honestly. Another thing that I've been also struggling with recently has been my mental health. And this is my finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Evelyn. If you guys are new here, and if you're not, hi, welcome back. It is currently 7:08 in the morning, and I thought we'd film a little life update together while I get ready for school. I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me a bunch of questions, and mainly school related, because I just finished my freshman year and I'm taking a summer class right now. So I thought this would be the perfect time to film a little school life update. I haven't been able to update you guys a lot because I've been really bad at vlogging, but I hope you guys can forgive me, and let's get on with the video. Okay, so let's go on to the first question. The first question is, what's a typical weekend like for you as a student? So as a student, my weekends are usually pretty busy. They're usually not as fun anymore because I have classes and I have assignments to do, but I try to make it as fun as I possibly can, because weekends are usually the only days that I get off. So I'll try to hang out with my family, or make plans with church friends, or even just school friends in general. I'll try to hang out with them during the weekend. But if there is too much work to be getting done, I just try to focus and lock in on that. So yeah, we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Primer Grip Gel. This is my favorite primer. But the next question says, how do you make friends and build connections on campus? Honestly, I feel like for me it's very easy to make friends because I'm somewhat of an extrovert. I think it's I don't know, it just comes to me. I see people in my classes and I'll just start a conversation. But for those who are kind of struggling to make friends in college, I think my advice to you would kind of just be be open. When you do those groups assignments, when your teacher puts you guys in groups and stuff, I would initiate the conversation. Another way you can make friends in college is kind of going to clubs. I know that a lot of my friends they join clubs and they make friends that way. So I think that's a really good way to start building connections with people in your campus. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Clinique foundation and then the Maybelline foundation. I have to mix these two together, or else my shade is either really light or really dark. I got tan over the summer, so these two combinations together are a perfect mix for my skin. Let's go on to the third question. What are your favorite classes and least favorite classes so far? So right now I'm taking summer classes. I'm taking biology science and English 203. I honestly, my favorite class I have taken might be psychology. I know that's actually insane for me to say because I honestly don't love psychology. I was so scared to take psychology, but I actually joined the class and it was actually pretty easy. I passed with an A. Honestly, don't doubt yourself when it comes to classes. But my least favorite class has to be biology. I'm so sorry for all my biology majors out there. I genuinely cannot do biology whatsoever. I'm struggling so hard. Today is actually exam day and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not ready whatsoever. Biology, I don't know, there's just too much terms to remember, and I genuinely don't feel like knowing all the terms, and I think it's kind of boring. So yeah, least favorite class biology, favorite class psychology. So the next question says, how do you stay motivated and focused in college? And honestly, I have this mentality to myself where I'm like, I'm the first generation in my family and I have to do like good. Like I always motivate myself in that way. And obviously like college may not be for everyone. Um there are times where I'll like try to study and I honestly can't. Like I procrastinate like crazy, and that's totally normal for college students. I think college students do need to like take breaks, procrastinate here and there, but at the end of the day we always get our work done. And I think a lot of like parents don't really understand that, which like low-key like drives me crazy when like they're like, oh, why are you like not doing your work? I'm like, it takes time, you know? So I think again, one way I motivate myself is telling myself that I'm a first generation student. My parents didn't go to school, and that I need to kind of like build that like bridge for not only myself but for like my younger siblings. So I think that's like one way that I kind of like motivate myself. And a way that I focus is honestly like listening to music. I cannot study without listening to music, even if it's like on like blast, like without headphones or with headphones. I have to listen to some sort of music. I love listening to music with lyrics, but especially when I'm writing an essay, that doesn't work. So I always listen to some sort of like instrumental. I'll link some of my favorite like instrumental like music that I listen to like down below in the description if you guys want to like check it out. But yeah, that's like the few things that I like to do like for focusing and motivation. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Niacinamide Dewy Flush. I probably didn't say that word correctly, but it's okay. The next question is advice for incoming freshmen. Um, Honestly, my freshman year was very chill. I don't know how like it is for like other people, but for me it was very chill. I was a little stressed out here and there. My advice to those freshmen that are like coming in next year would be, actually this fall, would actually just be like live your life. It's college, have fun, go out. I didn't do any of that honestly. So enjoy freshman year as much as you can. Try to open up to new things, because college like really does like open up a lot of like new doors, and it may be very fun. I didn't really like, you know, experience that freshman year fun. So I hope to all of those who are going into freshman year that you guys will have so much fun. Live your life. Don't party too much, but try to say, you know, just learn how to manage your life correctly. This question says, what is one thing you've learned about yourself or the college experience so far? I think that I've learned actually a lot. I've learned how to take responsibility for myself. And not only that, but I've also like learned how to manage my like life without like constant like supervision, which is like something I really needed because I feel like I was so dependent on my parents during high school, and I kind of still am dependent on them, but not as much as I was in high school, which I'm really proud of myself because I think this is like helping me grow as a person and like teaching me new things that I like never really experienced during my high school years. The next question asks, what has been the most challenging experience during your freshman year? That is such a great question. I honestly think that the most challenging part of like freshman year was my time management skills. I still apparently can't like get my time managing skills correctly. I'm like kind of all over the place when it comes to like studying and stuff. So I I don't know. It's actually a mess. I like have to learn how to like get that like together. Another thing that I've been also struggling with recently has been my mental health, and it's not only from college. I think it has to do with like a lot of different things like outside of school, like with family and friends as well. Um but guys, you guys will go through ups and downs in college, and honestly, you just have to have a strong mind and heart. Mental health is a really important like topic here and there, and you need to seek help if you need help. I honestly have not sought help and I've been trying to cope by myself, so don't do what I do. Actually go and get yourself some help. Like I'm pretty sure your campus, wherever you guys go to school, your campus has people that you can talk to about your mental health. And if you don't, then I would seek like professional help like outside of school. I would also like talk to friends or like family if you really don't have anyone. I try to do that with my friends, but I don't want to put everything on them. So I think that's two things that also like I've been struggling with. And I've also been struggling with stress. Like stress is like a big thing for me. I don't know how to manage my like stress very well, to the point where like I kind of just like crash out every once in a while. And I really need to learn how to manage my stress. So this question kind of goes back, or this like little comment goes back to what I just talked about in mental health. Advice for people who are battling depression. My advice to you, also I'm going in with the Wet n Wild chestnut color lip liner. I think an advice that I will give you is, first of all, you're not alone. You're like me and you, anyone who's like going through this, like we're in the same boat together. And not only that, but I think to get a good education, like educate yourself about depression, kind of like get help, seek a therapist. Like when I say education, I don't mean like go to school, like go to college, go do that and that. I mean like go to a therapist, find someone who can actually help you get you through what you're going through, because it's not easy going through it by yourself, obviously. I also think that lifestyle changes might also help battling depression, kind of changing your routine, not doing the same thing over and over again. I think another thing is having social support, like having your friends or your family by your side. I think it's very important. So I hope those advices could kind of like help you. That's like what I do. I kind of like change my lifestyle like almost like every week or every month. I think it helps me a lot. So maybe that will help you. Um, but I hope those little advices kind of help you. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with depression. It's not easy at all, but I do hope that some of these advices can kind of help you and guide you. And I wish you the best of the best in your future. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. lip gloss. This is in the color Jam Session. And the next question is, are you in any clubs in college? I currently am not in any clubs. I would like to join clubs. I just haven't found a club that I want to join yet. And it's kind of making me mad because I genuinely cannot find a club. And I have wanted to join a club since high school, but I've always been kind of like scared to join. I know I'm like an extrovert and I can make friends like very easily, but sometimes like your girl is an introvert, so yeah. But the next question is, what classes will you be taking next year? I honestly don't know what classes I want to take next year. I think I have to take another history class. I also think I have to take another psychology and maybe a health course and an art course. So I might stick with those two for fall semester, or those four for fall semester. And then the following semester, I don't know what I have to take, but I know it has to be another English class. So we might have to look into that very, very soon. But those are kind of like what I have so far. I haven't like gotten all my classes yet, so I do have to look into that very, very soon. Okay, so there is one more question about school, and the question is, what is your plan for next semester? I honestly just really want to go out more. I know like I'll have schoolwork and stuff, but I do want to go out, hang out with friends more. Maybe not have an early curfew. That's like kind of my two big go-tos for next semester. I also want to really lock in, and I also have to get started on my transfer plans, so that's probably going to be my number one, and then going out and hanging with friends might be number two. So yeah, those are kind of just my plans for next semester. I hope it goes smoothly and not as roughly as it did the first semester. Now we're gonna go into some questions that are not really school related. The first question is, how is your love life? I honestly don't have a love life at the moment. You guys have been asking me this every single time I make a Q&A video, and I honestly am not really looking for anyone at the moment. I'm kind of just focusing on school right now. I know I say that a lot, but there are times where like I do want to have a love life, but then I also don't want to have a love life because I don't think I can commit. But I do right now at the moment, I do just want to focus on myself and also just my education, kind of like get my associates and my bachelor's, and then we'll find a love life. Like we have so much time to find a love life. Like that's what I keep telling myself. So I'm going to continue to tell myself that. And yeah. So this is kind of related to the question beforehand, but the question asks, have you ever been in a situationship? And girl, have I? No, I'm just joking. But I do not have a situationship. I never want to have a situationship. I think having a situationship is just not for me. I hope that I just find someone and we date to marry, because honestly, I'm not looking for all that back and forth. So yeah, that's my answer to your question. I'm also gonna go in with the eyelash curler and my mascara, and this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so I'm currently applying on my mascara right now, but the last question is, at what age will you want to have kids? And honestly, I don't want to have any kids, but if I was to have just one kid, I would want to have it around the age of 27 and 30. I think that's like the perfect time to have a kid. Honestly, I don't want to have kids though, because I am going to be an educator and I will be working with more than 18 kids. So that's like my reasoning. But honestly, whatever God gives me, I will take, because honestly, I put everything in God's hands. So yeah, but this is my finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me Q&A. I had so much fun catching up with you guys, and we will definitely be doing this again very, very soon. But for right now, I'm going to end off this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys with a brand new video very, very soon. I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy always. Mwah. Bye, guys.